it's almost Monday, and I stand here thinking to myself, why the bloody hell did I pick this topic? I know there's a reason at the beginning, there was a reason, there's always a reason. To everything there is a reason, to everything there's a season, a time to plant, and so on and so forth, and a time to sow the grain, and a time to eat the candy, and a time to bake the cooking. But the thing about history would be that, I've gone travelling for a fairly long amount of time. I come from a relatively strange country, right? But a bit of background first. Right now we are in the middle of the city, close to city where I live. It happens to be full of dancers, street dancers in particular. This is like the practice spot that everybody goes to. There's always people dancing here, and the thing is, the only reason I started caring about history was one of the main reasons was dancing. So, first my friend told me to breaking lessons, break dancing, breaking people and whatever. And then I started working out, where this thing came from. Okay, maybe it comes from the Bronx, most people agree on that. Who started it? It's part of hip-hop, obviously, but what is hip-hop? Other than, it seems to get mixed up with a gangster rap, guys with chains going like, yeah, we're hip-hop, we are peace, and all that kind of stuff. But it's really a completely different thing, and I have a unique advantage in that I can read and understand English and write English and all that, so I can access all the resources that there are on the web about, okay, where did this come from? Okay, it came out around this time. Okay, who are the main pioneers? Who is DJ Kool Herc and why is he important and all that kind of stuff? Who is Africa Bambaataa and why is he important? Why is James Brown called the godfather of hip-hop and all that kind of stuff? But how important is that really? I mean, I find great enjoyment looking up these things and figuring out where they came from. Is it really necessary? It's like, do you need to know where you're coming from? Right, so now that we're inside and it's not raining anymore, let's continue. Yes, was our history, right? So I was doing some thinking because I didn't care about history until the dancing thing, like I said, you got history, blah blah, but does it really matter? And it's like, I feel personally that it matters, but it matters to me, but that's purely sentimental. It's not like it actually improves. It's not like, foreign guy from, this guy from Japan, I think. Yeah, this fairly famous dancer from Japan was coming over to teach a lesson in pretty much what is the, I suppose you could call it the best breakdancing studio in the city, I'm pretty sure, possibly, that I know of. Then again, that's one of like the only two I know that exist there. Anyway, so I'm working translation, and he's talking about knowing your history. So like when your parents ask you, what are you doing, why are you breakdancing, what is that stuff? You can explain to them what it's about and all that sort of stuff. And anyways, asking, so who here knows who started hip-hop or who founded hip-hop? And then we have, mind you, we have a lot of teachers in there. It's like people have been dancing for decades or so on. And I translate the question, I'm pretty sure I got it right, and nobody raises a hand, so eventually I tentatively answer and kind of get it pretty much corrected. Yay me. But yeah, moving on. The thing is, that doesn't make me better than anyone. No, that sounds kind of awful, but it really doesn't make me any better than anyone else. It's something that I do, that I know for my personal gain, irrespective as it compares with everyone else. So it's not like knowing your history is going to give you a distinct edge in the actual applications of such things. But why am I using long words and not making any sense? Oh, bugger that. Speaking about the history and how, hang on, what is this called? Deriving, let us derive. Amen. I mean, close your eyes and think of the revision. And let's see, here we go. So I was thinking about this dance that has gotten me into history, and including the general history and the generalness and all that kind of stuff. The most important thing about dance, or at least one of the most important things, is music and your interpretation of music. Let us say, you hear this song, and what do you think this song evokes in you that makes you want to respond in this way? Like, jump up and down, or maybe like slide around, all that kind of stuff. So music is really what it all is. This is how, when you follow the path back, you get to the music and then you get to the beat. And while on the subject of the music, let's continue the rest of this in song. No way, I'm probably going to put the song in the beginning, but whatever. If it happens, I'll just cut this and this will be the end where I'm saying like, you know, goodbye and thank you for watching, you're great people, you're totally awesome and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, instrument, observe. Now for the opening I came up with sort of two things. One of them, they're all modified from existing songs, obviously, just changed lyrics. One of them would be a, you know, just shut up and listen. Never mind that, we're going to cut ahead, because magic, we will cut it one of these. Totally stolen off of the tabs that I found for October by Annotations, whatever. The other song would be stolen from the Sexist Pastries theme song for a band called the Sexist Pastries. Again, this theme song was written by me, so it's not actually stealing, but it's still stealing, whatever. I have no idea what I'm going to do.